What's up, issue? Tim is here. With his return to the screen this week, with I Know What You Did Last Summer, I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite Freddie Prinze Jr. Film or TV appearances. Whether it's like his starring films, his just like, one note appearance and all. I mean, who doesn't love Freddie Prinze Jr.? Whether it's like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scooby Doo. I mean, the guy's always great. So here is my official top 10 favorite Freddie Prinze Jr. Projects. All right, number 10 is a very more recent film that he did, and it's the Netflix film Christmas Christmas Review. Now, this movie stars Amy Garcia, from George Lopez fame, as a pop star who's seeking inspiration. Visits a small town and connects with a teacher and his daughter, sparking romance and holiday cheer. Now, sometimes Netflix holiday rom coms could be a hit and miss. This is maybe one of the better rom Christmas rom coms. That is actually better. This and that Lindsay Lohan one, Falling for Christmas, came out the same year. Both were actually pretty solid in my opinion. And I really quite liked his, chemistry with his on-screen daughter, played by Jada Monique Cruz. Freddie Prinze Jr.'s chemistry with Amy Garcia is really good. It is a really nice little charming film worth giving a go. Really good music as well. Amy Garcia, by the way, could sing. I mean, how on earth did she not have a music career is beyond me, because that girl definitely could bust out a tune. You could really buy her as this pop star too, and really good little film if you guys haven't seen it. Alright, number 9 is he only had just one episode, but it's actually probably one of my favorite episodes to be honest with you. Number 9 is his little appearance on an episode of the George Lopez. Now, you guys might remember, this was the episode where, of course, Max was talking to a person online, and it turned out to be Freddie Prinze Jr.'s daughter, or not daughter, niece, I meant to say. And I really quite liked his little chemistry. Of course, it was a crossover with another project that I'm going to get you here in a bit. But I really quite liked to see where, of course, he was going to, meet George and Ernie, and of course, they had that little fun fight scene, which is hilarious. I mean, it's a really fun, moment here. Probably one of my favorite, George Lopez guest appearances, to be honest. It is really hilarious to see. And by the way, the one who plays his young daughter is actually married to Adam Devine, from Pitch Perfect fame. So there's a little tidbit for you there too. But yeah, really fun appearance. All right, number 8 is a show that didn't even last long. It only lasted for I think one season, if I'm not mistaken. You can probably find it on YouTube nowadays. You might not know this. Freddie Prinze Jr. actually had a sitcom. That's right. I bet so many people don't even remember he had a sitcom. But he did. And number 8 is Freddie. Now, this show, of course, had Brian Austin Green here. And this, of course, is a sitcom about the chef navigating life with his family in Chicago. Of course, you got Brian Austin Green, who plays his best friend. You have I forgot the actress name, but she's married to Adam Devine. She's actually Freddie Prinze Jr.'s niece in this. Freddie was a really fun little sitcom. I mean, I haven't seen it for a while, but I used to always get a kick out of it. It's such a shame that it only lasted for only one season. Again, you can find it on YouTube nowadays. If you guys haven't seen it, it only lasted from 2005 to 2006. That's unfortunate. But do yourself a favor. Give Freddie a go. It's actually a really fun little sitcom worth giving a go. Alright. Number 7 is another show that didn't really last long, and it's the Punky Brewster revival. Now, the Punky Brewster revival came out all the way back in 2020 or 2021, around the pandemic, when the pandemic was happening or whatever. And this is, of course, a revival of the 80s sitcom starring Soleil Moon Frye. And here you got Freddie Prinze Jr., who plays Punky's ex-husband and supporting musician, co-parenting their kids here. I mean, it wasn't as funny as, let's say, a Fuller House or even the Saved by the Bell revival, but I still thought it was a pretty fun little sitcom. Quinn Copeland was really good in this. Lindsay Donzis, who plays the Doris, they were really good. It is a really fun little sitcom, a really nice revival, worth giving a go. Alright. Coming in at number 6, Star Wars Rebels. Now he technically did actually reprise his role in Star Wars. In the last Star Wars films, Rise of Skywalker. But of course, Star Wars Rebels, which I'm not really much of a Star Wars Rebels guy, but I did quite like Rebels here. Here, of course, he voices Kanan Jarrus, who's a roguish Jedi survivor leading the crew of like grit and heart. Here, he is a really decent fan favorite character. He really voices the part well. He is a huge Star Wars fan. Like, if you guys haven't seen the Smoes, those like Smoes showdowns, and of course he actually faced off against John Campion in like a Star Wars thing. I think it was also Sam Witwer as well. Do yourself a favor, give that one a go. I mean, Frank Jr. is like, you might not know this, but he is a real like a major geek really. I mean, he of course like does Twitch and all. I mean, something about like that's why I'm always love about Freddie. I mean, he's pretty much like one of us. So yeah. All right. Number five. All right, number five is Summer Catch. I really quite like Summer Catch. It is, of course, a rom-com starring Freddie Prinze Jr., Matthew Lillard. They actually worked together tons of times. Like, Wing Commander, I'm not going to talk about. Obviously, Scooby-Doo and all. You also have Brian Dennehy, Jessica Biel. It is a rom-com here starring Freddie Prinze Jr. as a working-class pitcher who chases his baseball dreams while falling for a wealthy girl in this sports comedy here. Of course, Jessica Biel and Freddie Prinze Jr.'s chemistry was pretty decent. It is a really nice little rom-com worth giving a go. It is a movie about baseball, about love and stuff. Really decent film there. Alright. Coming in at number three, coming in at number four, my bad. Coming in at number four is A House of Yes. Now, this is a movie that, starred Parker Posey, who will, of course, go on to play Jennifer Jolie in Scream 3, and she was just on The White Lotus just recent. This is, of course, a dark comedy about a dysfunctional family where Marty brings his fiancée home, pretty much stirring up dangerous obsessions with his twin sister, Jackie O. Of course, you have Parker Posey, Tori Spelling, lots of, up-and-comers from the 90s era. From like a Tori Spelling to like, of course, to like Parker Posey and all. And Freddie, of course, plays the Marty Pascal character, who's a normal guy who's returned home, unravels dark family secrets and all. It is a really nice little dark comedy worth giving a go. Parker Posey is excellent here. Freddie is great. Tori Spelling was good too. Really good little film there too. Number three is She's All That. Of course, this is about a popular high school jock, played by Freddie Prinze, who bets that he can turn a nerdy girl into the prom queen. Now, they did do that terrible remake with Addison Rae. Freddie Prinze Jr. was not in that one, though. It was Matthew Lillard who was in, and Rachel Lee Cook was in that, too. So, I think Matthew Lillard saw that and was like, yeah, I ain't doing this. Although, I do know Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook are reuniting for, like, a Christmas holiday special sometime this year. I think on Fox, so keep your eye out for that. Of course, you had the late great Paul Walker, the aforementioned Matthew Lillard. Boy, Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr. worked together tons of times. It definitely shows that they were really good. They're always really good friends and all. But yeah, She's All That is a really good little rom-com. You actually had Usher, Lil Kim was also in this. A really decent teen comedy from the 90s. That is well worth a watch. Alright. Number two is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Now, of course, here he plays Ray Bronson, who's, the love interest to Julie James' character, Jennifer Love Hewitt. And obviously, he, of course, did reprise his role for the sequel, and he, of course, is returning for the new one. I mean, I always thought he was really good in this. Obviously, he also worked with his future wife, Sarah Michelle Gellar, which obviously they've worked together in another project, which I'll get you in my number one pick. But I Know What You Did Last Summer is great. Like, I have to say he is, like, the final boy, really. I mean, I don't really think the final boy is a thing. You always call it final girl. You barely hear people talk about final guys. But, so, I Know What You Did Last Summer is a really decent one. Like, really nice 90s teen drama, nice teen suspense film. I've always probably liked the original. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The sequel's okay too, but nothing beats the original. And my number one favorite Freddie Prinze Jr. project, none other, is Scooby Doo. I'm actually going to include Scooby Doo 1 and 2 on this list, matter of fact. I mean, Freddie as Fred Jones. Say what you want about the Scooby Doo films, the casting was on point. You had Freddie Prinze Jr. as Fred, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, Linda Cardellini as Velma, Sarah Michelle Gellar, who of course him and I think they got married at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne. It is just really awesome. I loved his performance as Freddy. He really embodied the cartoon of Freddy. You know, I mean, it really felt like they took the cartoons from like the cartoon characters and just got some of the best actors for the roles here and just crush it every inch. And he also did actually reprise his role as Freddy again for Robot Chicken. But yeah, Scooby Doo is who doesn't love Scooby Doo, right? It's just Scooby Doo 1 and 2, written by James Gunn, by the way. I bet lots of people always keep forgetting that James Gunn, who just gave us Superman, wrote Scooby Doo. I mean, that's right. The head of DC now is the one who wrote Scooby Doo. Wrap your heads around that one. I mean, yeah, but still, Scooby Doo is just the best. I love the muscle looks. The characters are great. Some of the fun Freddy lines. He actually has some really fun lines here. Yeah, I really always wish I did a third one, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, Christmas Review. 9, George Lopez. 8, Freddie. 7, Punky Brewster. 6, Star Wars Rebels. 5, Summer Catch. 4, The House of Yes. 3, She's All That. 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And number 1 is Scooby Doo. Now there's other great ones too. Remember he also did appear on 24 for some time. Let's see. To Jillian on her to Jillian on her 37th birthday was a pretty good one. Boys and Girls he was in. Wing Commander was awful. Who remembers Wing Commander? One of the worst movies of all time. He actually had a really fun little cameo in Clerks 3. The girl in the pool, that was terrible, actually. Family Matters he appeared on. I think he appeared on Family Matters. He hosted SNL. Frasier he appeared on. Friends. 24. Psych. Bones. If you're really interested, I guess you could include WWE Rivals or WWE anything. He is on. I could be wrong here. I believe he's also a WWE commentator, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't really watch WWE. You could probably, correct me there. But, yeah, again, movie trivia Schmodown. Go watch the movie trivia Schmodown with him facing off against John Campea. Awesome there. Anyway, let me ask you guys. What is your favorite Freddie Prinze Jr. project? Whether this is film, TV role, etc. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing.